Let's dive in here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu and not waste your guys' time. But just don't forget to like and subscribe. What do we have here? The 2025 Volvo EX30, and this is one of two trims in the twin motor performance. This is actually the bottom trim that you get. This is the plus trim. We also did a review on the ultra trim. If you don't have the twin motor performance and you go single motor, which we don't have currently right now in the US is what I'm getting, is that you can add a core trim, which is the base level entry trim. You don't have that on the twin motor performance, okay? Well, what do we get on the twin motor performance with regards to the powertrain? Well, as you can hear, the twin motor, you get one motor in the front, one motor in the back, making it an all-wheel drive. 69 kilowatt battery on board, pushing 422 horsepower with 400 pounds-feet of torque, giving you 0 to 60, depending on your source, 3.4 seconds to 3.6 seconds. Let's talk about the charging. Well, you get 253 miles to a full charge. You have fast charging capability at 153 kilowatts. Well, at 240 volts, it's an 8-hour charge time. If you have the fast charging capability, you get 10 to 80% of your battery in about 28 minutes. 11 kilowatt charger on board. When properly equipped with the trailering package, you get 2,000 pounds of max towing capacity. And let's talk some dimensions now. Dimensions starting with length, 167 inches, 72 inches in width, 61 inches in height with 104.3 inch wheelbase, everyone. MPGe is 116 city, 100 highway, and 109 combined. Let's talk about the front end here. What don't you get in the plus trim? Well, you're not gonna get the 360 panoramic camera and the park side sensors, all right? There's no park assist on this, which the Ultra is, I believe, a couple thousand more to get the parking sensors and a different interior. Headlight system does come still with the Thor hammer look and the hazards going on. We got the LED projectors top and bottom with the high gloss black. Active air vents for that wheel area. We got bumper sensors here in the front. No 360 camera under the emblem. Matte black plastic bumper fascia with the lower grille that is active for airflow. Over to the driver's side now. I was mentioning that the 21-inch rim, that is an option, okay? So the Ultra, we just did a review and the Ultra had a 21-inch rim. They paid extra for that. Michelin Primacy all-season tire, the rubber, and the size is a 245/45/19, which is standard. Machine surface silver and a high gloss black. Same exact style on the Ultra, just a bigger one. Suspension system, shock spring strut suspension. There is no wheel well trim, but there's a little lip here to protect your fender and your bumper and your paint. Over to the side mirror. Side mirror, again, they did this theme, the Scandinavian design theme is what they're claiming. And on the side mirror, you have a frameless glass, adding to the minimalist look that they want with regards to this subcompact SUV. Well, if you ask me, I don't really, it's more like a crossover to me, but again, I'm not a professional. Blind spot assist, integrated blinker lighting, and no camera under here. The Ultra will have a camera under there. Keyless fob entry, you also get the cards there to keep in your pocket. It kind of has that Tesla system where you turn on, you kind of get near the car and the car automatically starts to wake up and whatnot, and you can pull that handle and it opens up. Matte black plastic trim near rocker panel area with the vertical rectangular design lines there. High gloss black trim on the bottom of the windows. Matte black plastic on top of the windows, high gloss black from A-pillar to C-pillar, and a laminated panoramic glass from the front over to the bottom. EX90 emblem here, up top on the C-pillar or quarter panel area. Manual push on the charging port area, as well as we come over to the rear end. Rear end is a black spoiler up top, privacy glass with the wiper, EX30 here on the left, nothing on the right, Volvo going across, LED taillights, okay? We still have the corporate Volvo LED taillights up top here as well as here, and LED hazards. Lower than that, bumper sensors in the matte black plastic bumper fascia area with the parking reflectors, and you kind of have a lower end rear diffuser. No exhaust pipes, of course, because it's full EV. We have a backup camera right in the center of that Nilo.com license plate. And then this is where we'd like to stop and give them a shout out and a thanks to Nilo Volvo in Sacramento, California for providing us this EX30 Plus trim for this walk around review. If you guys find yourselves in the area and you guys are looking for a Volvo, shoot over to their store. They got a great team to help you guys out, all right? I'm not trying to sell anything. This is just for our YouTube channel. We just like them because they're helping us out. Over to the cargo area now. So with second row seat up, let's give you some cargo numbers. 11 cubic feet of space. Second row seat down, 32 cubic feet of space. What do you get under the mat? Some more cargo. You have a trunk cover so nobody's peeking into your personal belongings, and some deeper cargo area here, okay? Pretty cool. You could actually drop this mat down as well. You have a cubby room on the left and on the right with some strap downs. And ways to drop these, you're gonna have a handle here, but when your cover's on, it's kind of inconvenient to reach over that cover and drop these seats down. You got a 60% on the right, 40% on the left. One thing we like to show you guys is the measuring pad here, okay? As you guys can see, they have the measuring pads and the numbers. Well, the measuring all the way over to the front seat with the front seat all the way forward, 69 inches total. If you have this front seat back, it's 57 inches, and then right behind the second row seat, you're getting 28 inches from here to here. Okay, and will it fit? They have actually pictures of the stroller, the luggage, the lampstand, the golf club bag, and whatnot. Yes, those will all fit in the EX30, so they're actually giving you sustainability, more ideal driving with the EX30. Now that we're done talking about the powertrain, the exterior, and cargo, let's talk interior. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Now let's talk Plus interior, okay? So you're gonna see some slight design differences between the Plus and the Ultra here on this cloth area. Pretty cool thing to mention is that it's all eco-friendly. They do not use anything like leather in here, so they actually use recycled product from the door panels to the seats to everything inside this vehicle, okay? So they state that they want to reduce carbon footprint. Both front seats do come electric controlled as well as heated front seats. In front, we got that kind of textured cover on the bottom portion of that dashboard. We got the matte blue trim. The Ultra trim will have kind of some paint specks here, different inlays. Over to the Harman Kardon premium sound system that you get standard in the Plus and Ultra trims. Over to the 12.3-inch screen here, which is pretty much the thing that's going on. You don't have the cluster here, so everything is here center screen. Kind of reminds me of a Tesla. Everything up top on the screen has to do with your driving. Okay, so if I go ahead and drive into drive, you get your 0 miles per hour, letting you know it's in drive. Gives you all your lights, knowing that your front lights are on, your windshield wipers. And we go ahead and go back into parking. Puts the P down, and we can actually change that theme a little bit by pressing the button, and we can change the theme showing you your little car icon, okay? Lower than that, we have the Google built-in system. Great on this, I have to say. Volvo did switch over, even with their old models. They give them bigger screens and bigger Google Maps, which is really good, and the interface looks way better. If we come over to the apps, I have the Google Maps, the Apple CarPlay, the YouTube, Google Assistant, Bluetooth Media. Click out of the apps, and I want to show you guys some cool things. This is the way you're going to control your heated seats and your temperatures that go up by increments of 2. Click the fan icon. This is what it's going to look like, the interface to controlling your fans. Let's go ahead and show you that. You actually get the fans. Really cool, honestly. Hopefully you guys can see that. We could go ahead and turn that off so we don't bother you guys in the video. You also can mess around with your recirculating air, your defrosters, your air quality. Check out your air quality. It's actually good in here right now. And then we come over to the car icon, and there's just so much. This is the way you're going to be controlling your front headlights here on the EX30. We're going to close that, as well as you can mess around with your mirrors. They do come automatic foldable mirrors, but you have to, when you're switching on things, you're going to have to press the OK button here on this steering wheel, as you guys can see on the icon. Rain sensitivity, glove box. Well, let's go ahead and shoot over to the right. Glove box, Oh yes, joke's on you. There's no more glove box on the right, but here on the left, and they actually do this for the comfortability of the driver so that he doesn't constantly have to reach over to the passenger glove box, okay? You got your trunk button, one pedal drive system if you want to do that, and we could click out of that as well, all right? 360, no 360. Only in the Ultra that you get the 360. This is the backup. Still pretty good looking camera with the tech on the backup camera and your sensoring system, but in the Ultra you'll have the 360 panoramic. Click out of that. Lower than that, wireless charging pad. We have the key fob here to your Volvo EX30. What do you get under these? USB-C plugins with some more cubby room down here. Up top, a pop-out cup holder shelf. You can use this area for just your belongings or your cup holders. You can mess around with just one cup holder if you don't need both, and then you go in again. Window switches. This is new. We don't see these on the market usually, but you control your window switches front and back from here. Press these two buttons, controls the front, but you got to press that rear icon there, and it lights up red when you want to control the rears, okay? And you can also lock them and unlock them. Up top, this is what the glass looks like from the inside. In front of that glass, a frameless rear view mirror. Over to the driver cockpit driver cockpit area. Flat and bottom steering. On the right-hand side, you control your media as well as your voice control. On the left-hand side, you control cruise control as well as the theme up there on top. On the left-hand side, signal lights with your windshield wipers. On the right-hand side, your shift lever. Over to the left-hand side of the dashboard, nothing going on over here. And the door panel is very simple. Again, just minimalist look here in this EX30. Let's shine some light on that. That's what it's looking like. Now that we're pretty much done with the front side, let's shoot over to the second row seating and finish up with this video. Now second row seating. To put things into perspective for the viewers, I'm about 6 feet 2 inches tall, so legroom slightly tight back here, especially if there's a taller person in the front. Legroom barely clears, okay? Head clearance is there, but I'm feeling the heat from the glass. I'm sure there's probably like visors that you can buy to kind of block out that heat. I see those coming to the market even from aftermarket companies, just like Tesla did. Over to the front, we do not have pockets on the back of these front seats. In between those front seats, we have the USB-C plug-in, one on each side, as well as the window controls here in the center. Lower than that, we got a removable tray with some more cubby room there. Seating system is still the recycled material back here, car seat compatibility. There is no armrest here. So guys, this MSRP sticker, here it goes. We like to do that here in our videos at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. It's coming in at $44,600. Give and take with everything on it. It's coming in a little bit more at $46,695 or whatnot. Hopefully this helped you guys out. Check out our other video with regards to the Ultra trim. Appreciate you guys watching. Check out our other Volvo videos here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you and God bless you.